Welcome to the towering heights of Mount Everest, where the snow-capped peaks touch the sky and the wind whispers through the clouds. As the sun sets behind the tallest mountain on Earth, the adventurers and creatures of the Himalayas prepare for a peaceful night's rest. Join us as we say goodnight to those who call this majestic place home. First, we meet Tenzin, the snow leopard, the quiet guardian of the mountain. All day, Tenzin has been gracefully roaming the rocky cliffs, his paws softly pressing into the snow. Now, as the night grows colder, Tenzin curls up in a cozy cave, his thick fur keeping him warm. He watches the stars twinkle above, dreaming of more adventures on the icy slopes. Can you give Tenzin a quiet goodnight, just like the soft fall of snow? Good night, Tenzin the Snow Leopard. Next we visit Chomolungma the Yak, the strong and sturdy climber of Everest's steep paths. After carrying heavy loads for the climbers all day, Chomolungma now rests in a sheltered valley, munching on tufts of grass beneath the pale moonlight. As the winds calm and the mountain sleeps, Chomolungma lies down to dream of green meadows and blue skies. Can you give her a gentle goodnight? Good night, Chomolungma the Yak. High in the icy sky, we find Pemba the Eagle, soaring through the crisp air and keeping watch over the mountain's vast wilderness. After a day of gliding between peaks, Pemba finds her perch on a rocky outcrop, her wings tucked in for warmth. As the stars sparkle like diamonds in the sky, Pemba closes her eyes, ready for sleep. Can you spread your wings like Pemba and wish her a peaceful goodnight? Good night, Pemba the Eagle. Let's not forget Karma, the red panda, who has spent the day playing among the trees at the mountain's base. Now that the sun has disappeared behind the snowy peaks, Karma climbs up to a tree branch and curls into a ball, his fluffy tail wrapping around him like a blanket. Can you imagine the softness of Karma's fur and wish him a cozy goodnight? Good night, Karma the red panda. Last, but not least, we come to little Mingma the Sherpa, the youngest of the mountain guides. All day, Mingma has been exploring the mountain trails, following in the footsteps of the great climbers before him. Now, as the moon rises above the tallest peak, Mingma snuggles into his warm sleeping bag, dreaming of the day he will stand at the top of Mount Everest. Can you give Mingma a brave goodnight? Good night, little Mingma the Sherpa. The air on Mount Everest is thin and crisp, and the mountain stands tall and silent under the starry sky. The gentle wind whispers across the snowy peaks, while the creatures and adventurers of the Himalayas rest, ready for tomorrow's journeys. Now it's your turn to close your eyes and dream of high-altitude adventures and snowy wonderlands. Good night, little explorer. Sweet dreams of summits, snowy peaks, and the wonders of the mighty Mount Everest.